Hello! Back again. So I said I'd do it every week. I lied to you. It's been 2 weeks, but I've been doing the liver shrinking diet for 2 weeks, and I've lost 18 pounds. 18 pounds. I started liver shrinking diet at 19 stone 5. I'm currently stuck at 18 stone 1. I hit 18 stone 1 on Sunday, and then I haven't been able to budge. But I think I might be a little bit bunged up. Too much information? Probably. So yeah, I'm kind of a bit gutted actually, because I was like loving watching the scale plummet down. I was like, whoa, don't need the surgery. I'm awesome. I can do this myself. Then had to have a word with myself and be like, no, Kasha, if you could do this yourself, you would have done. The only reason you're sticking to this diet in particular is because you know that there's like higher dangers of risk and whatever if you don't do it. So we're kind of having to do it. Got to do it. So 18 pounds, well chuffed with that. I'm hovering around there. I'm hoping. I've got like 2 days till surgery now, so hopefully it'll drop again. Who knows? Probably not, knowing my luck. But to be fair, it's going in the right direction, which it hasn't done for a really long time. So that is so comforting, I don't know, does my face look thinner? Probably not. Still got that double chin there. One of my favourite things about watching other people's videos on this is watching their faces get skinnier. I don't know. So I'm waiting for the bit when I do one of these videos. I'm like, yeah, no, totally see face skinny, but not yet. Still kind of working towards maybe the next video. Okay, so yeah, 2 days till surgery. I got loads of goodies. Okay, so I bought wet wipes because I heard that wet wipes are incredible for keeping yourself feeling a little bit fresh after surgery. I've got mini toothpaste, mini mouthwash, mini dry shampoo. Can you see there was some sort of offer in the shop for these, of course. And I bought this thing, which is cooling mist, body and face, because someone said, or maybe I read somewhere, I can't remember, that having like an atomizer for water just to kind of rehydrate yourself after surgery is really invaluable. So they're my kind of like surgery stuffs. I desecrated one of my older Tatia bras, like pulled the underwiring out, because apparently like after surgery your bra will like dig into your kind of the sore bits if you have wiring. So I've de-wired one of my bras, and that's all kind of ready with my pajamas to go, ready to go. I have spent an absolute fortune on like supplements and stuff. Okay, so like Centrum Fruity Chewables, these are really tasty. My other half didn't like them so much. They're a little bit bitter. They're citrus berry flavoured, but I think I only have to have chewables for 6 weeks, but I think I may just stick with chewables for life because I'm kind of enjoying these. Unless they taste weird after surgery, then I'll have to reevaluate that. But the thing I had the most trouble getting hold of was this thing, Forcible Soluble Multivitamin and Mineral Food Supplements. My dietitian said I needed to have for the first 2 weeks soluble multivitamin and minerals, and mentioned like Forcible as a brand. So originally I went in there and they gave me like capsules, and I was like, can I just pour this in water? And they were like, no. And they were like, are you sure? Then I googled it and realised that Forcible actually do soluble. So I was really lucky because I left myself like 3 days before surgery to get this. Really lucky that they could order the soluble ones for next day. But if you have been asked to get hold of this, before your surgery, don't wait till 3 days. And forcible soluble tablets are what you need apparently. So yeah, don't leave it to the last minute like me. And my surgeons also asked for This sublingual B Co-Strong, vitamin B Co-Strong, I don't know, it's B complex sublingual liquid from Holland and Barrett, and you're supposed to take like a ml a day for the first 2 months. God knows for what. Some things I read online say you don't need it, some things you do, but I think you kind of like dropper it in under your tongue. I got thiamine as well that I'm supposed to crush up and put in water, which sounds disgusting. I'm not looking forward to doing that for 2 months, but there we go. Holland and Barrett, you know, I should get a loyalty card. And then I bought some stuff for kind of after the 8 weeks. So calcium, they look like horse tablets. There's only 100 in that bottle. That bottle is huge, right? Only 100. I had to crush them up, maybe break them down. And then I needed to have like 800 IU of vitamin D, and I found this bad boy, which is like vitamin D oral spray, and I was like 3,000. Well, that nails it. I don't know, you spray it under your tongue. I thought that looks kind of nice and easy to do. And the other thing is, supposedly I'm going to need bi-monthly or 3-monthly B12 injections, because of the bit that's being removed will mean that I don't absorb B12 anymore. And I was like, I don't particularly like injections, and every 3 months for the rest of my life sucks. But I did find online this thing, which is a B12 oral spray, and apparently it goes straight from into your bloodstream kind of orally. So you spray it under your tongue and then it's, I don't know, absorbed. So I'm hoping that by using that on a daily basis, I don't need to go and have injections on a 3-monthly basis, but I'll have to check with my doctor. So I am like a walking, talking, like pill factory. Come get your drugs off me. I also, because I have so getting withdrawals off of alcohol and food, it's making me very mardy. I'm trying to pamper myself as much as possible, so I bought myself some nice masks. So I've got black seaweed peel off, coffee mocha mud, which I'm not allowed to eat, and Dead Sea mud pack. So the other thing is, apparently I have to go into hospital sans makeup, and yeah, you see like how my eyebrows are non-existent. Without mascara, my eyelashes are pretty much the same. So I used to get called Casper, the friendly ghost, when I was in school, because I am that pale. And I was like, well, if I'm going to go in without makeup and look like a ghost, then I might as well have glowy skin. So I'm going to do one of those before I go in. And I might dye my eyelashes. Might dye them, my eyebrows, to try and kind of at least not look too freaky. So that's all the goodies that I've got. I also have, and I don't know if I probably mentioned this in like the last video or two, but I have been making up batches of soup or kind of mince and veg and gravy mixes and putting them in little yogurt pots, freezing them, putting them in freezer bags. So I'm like well stocked up. I've got like a batch of butternut squash soup. I've got a batch of like skinny mincemeat and veggies. And then I made a batch of what was supposed to be like a Thai soup. I think it's like tom yum or something. I don't know. But I made the soup up. Usually I would do it in the slow cooker, and for whatever reason, I think I was making such a big batch it wouldn't fit in my slow cooker. So I thought, I don't need a slow cooker for this. I can do this in, you know, a regular pan. Fine, sorted. Put it in a regular pan, cooked it all up, was like looking really nice, put the chicken in, the chilli, all the food, like low-fat coconut milk that works. I was like, this is going to be delicious after my surgery. This is going to be so good. I'm such a clever girl. Look at me, you know, slaving away in the kitchen. So kind of cooked it all up, and then it gets to the point where I'm supposed to leave it to simmer for an hour with a lid on and like go do something else. So I did that, but apparently it wasn't simmering. It appears that it must have been boiling, because when I went back in an hour, and I know right now you're thinking, what, you didn't check on it in between? No, of course not. If it says do it for an hour, I was like, yeah, I could go watch a film, sorted. Don't need to think about that. Go back in an hour's time. It is reduced to this like paste. I had a spoonful of it, and it is so strong. And I tried to put like more boiling water in there to like reduce it. And I was just like, this is a curry now. This is no longer soup. This is like, and I blended it and the whole lot, and it is just like, it looks like cat sick. That's the best way. I tried to get my fella to try a bit. I was like, look, it's really tasty. Have some. No, it looks like cat sick. I ain't touching it. It really does. So I froze that up. I've done it, but I don't know whether it's going to be edible. I kind of think maybe if I make up a bunch of chicken stock and then dissolve it in there, then it might turn back into soup. I'm hoping. What a waste of time and effort and money. And that's pretty much, well, that's everything. That's everything that I can think of to talk to you guys for the moment. Next time that I make a video will be post-op. So, fingers crossed. I'm really scared. See you guys in about a week. Bye.